I say bounce that shit like whoa. Yeah, bounce that shit like whoa. This is not a fairy tale, I already know how you like it. Take you to the mall and get you a new outfit. Girl, that's just some child's play. Bounce that shit like whoa, whoa.
Alright guys, you're back with your girl CemereAndSierra. Hey homeboys and homegirls, okay? We are here today to bring you guys the Q&A. I know y'all been waiting for this Q&A, but here we are. We wanted to give everybody a chance to ask their questions, so let's jump right into it.
Woo! I'm excited. First question is, how did you guys know that you were into girls? I think I'm into girls, but part of me like, damn, is that really me? I love you guys. Y'all are so cute. And this is from Queen Chan 07. What's up, girl?
What's up, girl?
So I guess I knew I was into girls for a very long time. I'm looking at girls in a different way, like that you're not supposed to look at. And the whole time I was just like you, like, what's wrong with me? Why am I doing this? Like, this can't be life. But guess what? It was life. And
look who she ended up with.
Right. So you know, like, if you're looking at somebody differently,
that's
chances
when you
are
know.
you
when
like,
you looking at somebody in a like way, like, ooh, I like her, or ooh, I like him, that's how you know.
The next one is from Milan and Imani Vlogs, and they want to know, are y'all open to making close friends with smaller YouTube channels like myself? We are definitely open to, you know, becoming YouTube friends with people, of course, but it's like we're so busy, like, outside of YouTube, that it's kind of hard to even have friends or hard to even get in contact with people and make time.
Guys, it was hard for us to have friends when we didn't have YouTube. Like, it's literally me and Sierra. I have one friend. I have a best friend. He's been my friend since, I think, 07, since we were like 17, 18. I do have one friend, but other than that, Sierra's my only friend, but we would definitely, we definitely don't mind having some YouTube friends, though. The more the merrier. Okay, here's the next question. It say, do y'all be mean to y'all kids? Because I know y'all. What's your favorite place to shop? And what's your favorite words to say? I'm guessing they saying in the morning. Your favorite place to shop, Pooh?
BB.
My favorite place to shop is anywhere. I don't have a favorite place to shop. I shop anywhere. And then, what's your favorite word to say in the morning?
Good morning.
That's a weird question, right? Yeah, I guess. Good morning. Okay, now back to, do we be mean to our kids? Like, I really don't understand why you would ask that. Like, no, we are not mean to our kids. We do discipline our kids. But if you watch our vlogs with our kids, you can see our kids are always happy. They're always in a good mood. They're not miserable kids. That's how you know we're not sitting here being mean to our kids.
And do we, like, tell them no and things like that? Then parents say, yes, we do. It's
Hell
a no to
yeah.
certain things.
Hell yeah.
Do you want a new house? Of course. We're not living in a house. We live in an apartment. So I would love to have a house. But, you know, that comes with money. And we got to get to the money first.
And we going to get there, y'all. We going to get there. Did you have any trouble with your father of your children accepting that your children will be living under the roof of a lesbian relationship? And this question is from Vislin Girl, something like that.
I guess,
no, we don't have any trouble with them accepting the fact that our kids live under a lesbian relationship household, because
they don't give a fuck. Like,
they doing their own thing, y'all. I like to fucking thought either one of them had a problem with, you know, our relationship or our kids living here. Like, they would get the cuss out of a lifetime and they would get cut the fuck off.
What do your children call you guys? Like, does C-son call Shamir mom and vice versa? No, my son calls Shamir, and her daughter calls me Sierra, because we're not married. And I just don't want to sit there and tell them to, like, call this person mom, and then in a few years we're not together.
It will just break their heart. Not saying we would break up or nothing, but
just in case. You
just
never
in
know.
case, you know, it's what they used to, you know. She calls Sierra, he calls me Shamir. It's okay. It's cool.
So the next one is advice to a couple just starting YouTube. I really don't have much to say about starting YouTube because I am still figuring it out. I don't know. Like, basically we just got on here using an iPhone and we recorded videos and we post them. So
yeah. My advice would be just to do it. Just do it. And make sure when you are recording, if you starting out with an iPhone, please turn your phone to the side. That's the best advice I can give you, because if you're doing videos like this, it's going to show up as a little box. If you turn it to the side, it will show up as a full screen. That's the best advice I can give you.
So yeah, just get started. Believe in yourself. Just post. Like, if you have the time, I don't have the time to be on here every single day,
But if you got the time,
then do it. So yeah, just do it. The St. Louis, I'm a big ass fan of y'all. And when are y'all getting married? Love ya. Hey Bernie, what's up, homeboy?
Hey homeboy.
I don't know when we're getting married. That's something you would have to ask Shamir.
Okay, guys. See, this was my thing. I always told Sierra we had to wait 5 years to get married, and she like, that's bullshit. But we're going on 5 years, so, and she's still here. So somewhere around that mark, y'all, I'm gonna pop the question, or she can pop the question to me. You know, we both women in the situation. I'm ready, babe, because you keep skipping me.
You can put your ugly phone down.
Because I can't see.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, this question is from Mrs. and Mrs. Watkins to you. The first question was, now that you ladies have more homeboys and homegirls, would y'all do a meet and greet?
We don't have enough following. Like, you guys, when we post a video, it takes a while for it to accumulate views. So I don't feel like a person like that needs to be doing a meet and greet.
Because like probably 10 people will come. Second question was, what advice would you give to a new YouTuber? We already answered that.
Yeah, we just answered that, so hopefully.
And then her last question was, how do y'all feel about the current events going on in Baltimore?
So it says, where y'all from? How old are your kids? Laugh out loud. Just kidding, just kidding. When y'all have an argument, who apologizes first? Do you have any unusual or secret talent skills? When we have an argument, Shamir always apologizes first. You know, I can keep an attitude for a good 2 weeks.
Don't push it. Like, when I'm really mad, I will not apologize. And she comes apologizing to me, and I pay her no mind. And what you do? What you do?
And I'll be like, oh, baby, what's wrong?
No, you don't. She have a temper tantrum, y'all.
Oh, yeah, I have a temper tantrum. I forgot. Okay.
She act like a 5-year-old.
Right, but they say apologize.
I do apologize first. I ain't gonna lie.
Do y'all have unusual secret talents or skills?
I have a talent. You want to see it?
Y'all,
I can make my thumb touch my arm.
I guess my skill would be dancing. I can move a little good.
How you be dancing?
And this is from Anisha Young. A lot of Christians go straight into battle mode whenever homosexuality is mentioned, regardless of what is actually said about it. How do some of your church members feel about you guys' relationship? We go to a very big church, so it's not like I'm staying after talking to people, fellowshipping in the hallway. Right. They don't know us, I don't know them. I literally come in, get my praise and worship, pay my tithes, and I'm out the door. The next one is Lena Dabina. What is your favorite memory together, and what is your least favorite memory together? My favorite memory together.
Slow down, babe. Talking way too fast.
Our favorite memories together would have to be when we went to Atlantic City. We stayed at the Borgata Hotel, and we just had a ball together. We just relaxed. We, you know, got massages. Like, we was just living the life. We had a ball. And my least favorite memory is when we broke up.
Yeah, that was a terrible memory. How easy was it for your kids to make the transition of living with two mommies? And how or did you explain to them the fact that your girlfriends, I love you ladies, I watch all of your vlogs? And this is from Keely by Love. They kind of just don't know, to be honest with you. Like, we don't do nothing in front of them that will give them the impression that they have two mommies. They don't, it's okay for them. Like, they don't trip, they don't ask no questions. They're kids. Like, I don't know what y'all be doing. Like,
yeah, it's like we're not tonguing each other down.
We're not rubbing up on, we not slapping no booty in front of them, none of that stuff. Like, I wouldn't even be doing that if I was in a relationship with a man, because I just feel as though that's too much for kids' eyes. So they don't really know.
Right, and it's not their father or, I don't know, I just think.
Yeah, so we don't be doing the most. When we together, it's like a big happy family. Like, I could be Sandre's aunt for all he know. Because that's how he treats me. He treats me like somebody in his family and vice versa. Like, that's all it is.
The Fortune 7 says, what is one type of food that you both could eat every day? We would never agree on something to eat together every day, but I love cheese pizza. I could eat it every day.
Yes, she would turn into a pizza if she could. And
it comes on my pores. That cheese smell.
Pew.
You burp. Ew.
I could eat chicken all day. Like, my favorite food is chicken. I love me some chicken, some hot wings, some fried chicken, some barbecue chicken, some Old Bay chicken, some lemon pepper chicken. I just love chicken. All right, the next question is, I was just wondering, how come you guys never show your kids?
We addressed this, I don't know how many times.
Like, this is not the Shimmy and Sierra and Kids show. I'm just saying.
My son is the age of some of you guys that's watching us. I'm not about to like put him on here and, you know, I don't know who goes to school with him. I don't know. Like, kids are mean. They will tease you. There's some things we do on here that
we don't want them to know, I guess.
Right.
Like, we want our kids to have their own identity. We want nobody recognizing them and be like, oh, your mom's gay. Da, da, da. Like, we don't, this is not a family channel, first and foremost. This is Shemere and Sierra channel. That's it. We don't put our kids on here for a reason, and we're not going to put them on here. Like, I put them up before, like, on the video.
Yeah, like, we try to, like, show a little of them, like, maybe, like, you know, the back of them,
and
or
just
like,
to know that they are around, but you won't just literally see them holding the camera up to their face. Like, you're not gonna see that.
Right. I mean, it's just a respect thing. So I just want them to, you know, like, people are bold nowadays. Like, y'all go up to kids like, oh, your name's such and such, and asking them questions. I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable with it. If it was up to me, Shemere wouldn't even have pictures on Instagram of the kids, but that's her Instagram. So yeah.
Right. So if you want to see them, go on there, because I'm not going to put them on YouTube. That's it. All right. The next question is from Dreadhead703. She said, my question is, do you ladies tip appropriately when you go out? And who initiates sex more often? Well, yes, we do tip appropriately, but it all depends on...
No, it was my neck.
Oh my god, it all depends on the service. Like, we get shitty ass service, I would not tip you at all. Like, I would eat my food and roll out. Thank you. If you do like regular service, I'll just tip you the gratuity. And if you go above and beyond, I give you the gratuity plus a little more.
I agree.
So, yes, we do tip appropriately for the situation. And the second question was, who initiates sex? I guess you would say me. I have been initiating sex more often. At the beginning, it used to be C. Then in the middle, it was me. Now, currently, it's me again. So, I would say me.
I would say both.
Now?
Okay, you can get it.
Okay. What's the craziest thing you ever done for love? And do... What? I don't understand the second question. But the first question was, what's the craziest thing you ever did for love? And this is from Denitra Turner. I would say the craziest thing I've ever done for love was I cut off a lot of people for love, because I'm like, at the end of the day, you know, this is about me being happy. So fuck everybody else. Fuck what everybody else think. This is my life. I'm the one who got to live in it, and I'm the one who got to be happy. So I cut off a lot of people who just was not for me and Sierra relationship, who had all this negativity coming towards our bubble, because, you know, that's my metaphor, we in a bubble. And, you know, I was like, you know what, can I afford to lose you? Yeah, I can afford to lose you to make me happy. So that's probably the craziest thing I ever done.
I don't know, I done some crazy things that I'm not willing to share.
She's ready to get locked up.
Yeah, I just think I crazy. I done got ratchet, you know, like what?
Yeah.
What? Like, I did all of that. So
she's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention it.
Okay. All right, next question is, hairy or shaved? Top or bottom? And what's your favorite sex position? Well, I don't like shaved or hairy. I like trimmed. And top or bottom, we both girls, we do both.
Either or.
Either or. And sex position.
I mean, kill this thing from the back.
I like it from the back. We get real creative, y'all. So, yeah. This is from Lala Lucy. She said, when y'all gonna come get me to babysit?
Girl, when are you available? Like, how much is your prices? Like, come on, girl. Come on, girl. Okay?
Yeah, anytime.
They will be having your ass
Anytime.
running up out of here. I'm telling you.
So, good luck. Okay? Good luck. Do you guys plan on having more kids? And that question is from Ajane Lovatic something. Yes, I do want more children, but I want to have them when I'm more established. That way, you know, it's just easier. But I do want more kids, at least 3 more. It says, what age would you want to go back to and why?
Good question. I would want to go back to like 22, you know, when I was just feeling myself and I was just bringing all the heat and just having a good time. I just was living my life. Like, I was just ready for whatever. I don't know. Like, I felt so young and free and just, I would like to go back to that time. I had a lot of fun. I didn't give a fuck. Like, no fucks was given. Now I gotta give a fuck because I'm old, you know?
And I would say I would want to go back to, maybe like 18 through 21, because that's when I lived my fucking life. Like, I ain't have no responsibilities. Like, I thought I was the shit. Like, I ain't have no care in the world. I ain't had no kids. Like, so, yeah. I want to go back to that. It say, what advice would you give someone who's not sure when to come out? And she says she's 16. This is from Erica Bianca.
Someone that is 16, I would tell them to just wait until you're out of your parents' house to come out. I mean, I'm not saying like, you know, live a lie, but kind of live a lie, because there's so many parents nowadays that will put their kids out on the street. There's so many homeless people in the
BTQ
community.
You ain't gotta add the Q.
So I just think you should wait until you leave for college, or you know, get your own place.
So you out of their house, because I ain't saying you gotta live a lie like she said, but just don't tell all your business to your parents. Like, they don't need to know all that, because it's a lot of people who not gonna accept it.
Right.
So just don't tell them. Like, until you out on your own, then you can be like, hey man, I'm gay. What you gonna do about it? Bitch, I'm on my own. All right, this is from Isis B. It say, how do your children view your relationship? Was it difficult to introduce them? And what are some challenges of being in a lesbian relationship with children? Well, they don't really view anything, because like we said, they don't really know. And it wasn't difficult for me to introduce my daughter to Sierra, because she loves Sierra. When I introduced my daughter to Sierra, she was 1 and she loved Sierra. She used to call her Sarah. She was so protective of Sierra. She didn't want nobody touching her, looking at her, nothing. She thought Sierra was her life-size Barbie doll. And as far as her son, it was a little more difficult for him to get used to me. I'm like going to pick him up from school, and he like embarrassing me, like not trying to come over, like, get your little ass over here, little boy.
Yes.
Cause I ain't had to come get you. Your mother could have came get you. He was a little yeah with the yeah.
Like, he would see Shamir pick him up like, where's my mother?
Yes, like, boy, if you don't get your ass in this fucking car and come on. He took a little while to warm up to me. He wasn't used to nobody coming in his mama's space like that, so. Have you or would you ever have a threesome, and how would you think it would go?
If you check out our 2 Truths, 1 Lie, you would know this answer. But I still tell you, I had a threesome before. I don't want to have one now with my partner. Like, I never had one with her, but I had one before. So, what do you think?
I would have a threesome with my partner. How it would go, I think it would be a lot of jealousy going on.
Like, I'd be ready to have to fuck somebody up, okay?
If we were to really have one, I think it'd be a lot of jealousy going on.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Cause I would be like, and she would be like, So maybe we shouldn't have a threesome.
Like, what you doing? I know you ain't licking nobody.
Like, what are you doing?
Yes.
Okay, this question is from Afia Jones. She said, who's more dominant? And have y'all ever thought about breaking up? And where do you all see yourself in 7 years? I would have to say I'm probably the more dominant one. Just because she's more catty and I'm not. I'm more laid back and I'm more what I say gonna go. Versus her, she gonna fuss and fuss and fuss and fuss until it goes her way. As far as breaking up, I think I answered this before too. That, yeah, before I thought about breaking up. You know, when she get on my nerve, like, bitch, I'm about to be done with you, but
you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. Like, I ain't going nowhere, y'all. 7 years, I just see myself more established than I'm at right now. Like, in my own house and, you know, just live my life like it's golden. This question is from Kia Tatiana. It says, would you move to New York City, and tips to gain a successful YouTube channel? I wouldn't move to New York City.
Me either.
It's too fast for me. It's too many people. It's too many cabs.
Yeah, I just wouldn't. That's not my type of city. I don't know, like, the apartments are tiny. It's just like expensive.
And they look like, it's expensive, and I'm not about to pay all that money for that little ass apartment. No.
Tips to gain a successful YouTube channel. I would know because I don't have a successful YouTube channel.
Girl, we trying to find out our damn soul. So I don't know.
All I can tell you is the same thing about starting one. I can't tell you how to get a successful one, but starting one, just post. Post.
And make sure your camera is set up good, and make sure you got good camera quality.
Right, and invest in your channel. Once you start getting subscribers, you know, put that money into it.